Hello. Let me introduce to you the best Minecraft server known to man. Imagine a world where you have a self-hosted, private and secure, customizable Minecraft server. That is what I bring to you today. If you're even remotely fond with technology stuff, or if you work in the field, you will not be impressed by anything that I tell you here today. This was mainly like a little project for myself. I wanted to play around with Proxmox and LXC containers, virtualization, Docker, stuff like that. So it really is more for like the learning experience of it. I also do apologize for anybody who's really into the Minecraft community. I don't know much about it. I play Minecraft maybe for a 2-week period once a year. So please take it easy on comments and any negative thing you gotta say. I'm just learning little tools right now. What is it I'm talking about, you might be asking? Let's go back in time. When I was 14, my loving parents bought me a gaming laptop, more specifically
an Asus ROG,
Asus Strix LG 502V.
Look at the ends of my cable.
This guy was a tank for the time period. It had a i7, a GTX 1070, 32 gigs of RAM, terabyte SSD. Well, actually it came with 500 gigs. And then I put a terabyte SSD in there. I think it literally weighs like 5 pounds. But this thing was great. When I got older, I built my own PC. Then I bought this guy, my Lenovo. So it's been sitting down for like a few years now. But a part of me told me not to get rid of this machine. There was a burning fire in me that said I must use this machine for the greater good. With that being said, I created a Minecraft server. I recently graduated with my bachelor's in information tech. Currently giving myself a summer to just do small projects, work on my Spanish and build a website for myself, and work on my LinkedIn a little bit, and to get some certificates and maybe do some home projects. This is the first of many home projects that I'll probably be doing. So I figured we'd just start small, something simple, something easy. I use my old laptop to run Proxmox. Proxmox is just a hypervisor that lets you run a bunch of different virtual machines. So today we built a virtual machine on Debian Linux. It's also using Tailscale to help me with security. Tailscale just builds a private and encrypted network between devices. So you're not able to get to the server unless you're on my Tailscale network. If I didn't do this, then I would have this server sitting on an open port on my router, which does expose my home IP address to the public internet. Let's not do that. Anyways, for the Minecraft bros who are asking me why I did Bedrock and not Java, I'm sorry. It's only because some of my friends play on like their phones or like their iPad or something. So Bedrock just works the best in terms of like me playing with some of my friends. In the future, maybe I'll do a Java one. I just don't play Minecraft enough for me to like feel such a willingness to do it right now. Just a note to mention, with this current setup, it actually doesn't allow console players as well, which also does defeat the point of using Bedrock. I get it. I know the Minecraft people weren't so happy about that one. Consoles don't let players connect to servers via IP address. I could have used this thing called Bedrock Connect, which I was initially trying to do, but with my setup using Tailscale, there isn't a way to get their console on my Tailscale network to then use Bedrock Connect to connect to my IP address. It just wouldn't work unless I somehow connected their entire home network to my Tailscale network. I just think it was too complicated. I have like 2 friends that use an Xbox. It's fine. So what's the first step here? You have to create a LXC container. I gave it 4 cores and I gave it about 8 gigs of memory. 8192. This really depends on how many people you expect playing on your server. I really only expect 5 to like 7 people. I even think 8 gigs might be more than enough. I really think I could have done 4, but as time comes and me and my friends start our 2-week Minecraft journey, we'll just keep playing around with it. After getting my VM set up, before even running it, I actually went to its config files on the root node of my Proxmox. I actually forgot to do this initially. I waited way too long to do this, so I installed Docker and Tailscale on the VM and tried to run it, and it wasn't working.
Doesn't appear to be running. Tailscale. Why?
Tailscaled. Failed. Not realizing I forgot to do this in the config files of my VM. So I'm telling you as a user, if you're trying to do this, go to your root node in Proxmox, go to the config files of the VM that you're building, you add these 2 lines of code, and you'll be good with Tailscale. This just allows Tailscale to create a tunnel with that virtual machine. Okay, cool. So after adding those 2 lines of code to your config files on the VM, you could start the VM that's going to be hosting your Minecraft server. Once you get started, you want to run your updates, your upgrades. You want to install curl. After that, you're going to install Docker. These are my configurations for my Docker file to create that server. Do as you will. There's a lot of things you could do with it. The only thing I changed was to allow cheats. Once again, do as you will. My camera overheated. My bad. Anyways, play around with your configurations for your Docker. I did use AI to help me build that Docker file. I just want to know AI got one of the things wrong. On the allow list true, it did it uppercase initially and crashed my server. So AI is wrong sometimes. Another W for humanity. Anyways, after that, you're gonna install Tailscale now. After installation, you want to use the command Tailscale up.
Maybe I just gotta wait. Maybe I'm being impatient. Let's go get a coffee. Whoa. Is that a good shot? Can you see?
It'll give you a link.
Oh, it worked. All right, let's go.
You insert that link into your web browser. It allows you to connect your Tailscale mesh network to this machine. After you get that going, you want to enable both Tailscale and Docker to run on boot. And then you want to go to your allowlist.json. From that point, you're going to add the usernames of the players that will be playing on your server. And then you can save that file, and then you could invite your friends on a connection through Tailscale. It'll give them an IP address to put into Minecraft, and then you guys could play happy ever after.
Oh! This is cool. Look at me. Let's jump on my computer without Tailscale and try to oh, there's so many bees. Without Tailscale, we'll try to log into this to make sure that you can't just log in with an open IP, and to confirm that you need Tailscale to get into this. So right now it shouldn't work because I don't have the Tailscale account made. Yeah, okay, so now I have it on, so let's try to log back in. Yes, it worked, and it looks a lot better. Wow, that's a weird... Did it just not load in yet? Oh, okay.
It's a cool little project to play around with. It's nothing too serious. It took me maybe about an hour to get it set up, and that's because I ran into my own issues. One of those issues being that config file with the allow list being all capitals true. I also created that Docker file and just never really checked on it. If you put Docker PS, it'll tell you the status of your Docker containers, and it literally just said down. There was no point that Docker container was up because the configurations were just incorrect. It just took me way too long to check on that, so that's my bad. I also got tripped up online about creating backups for your world. I ran automated backups through Proxmox, which is a good thing. I just got tripped up on where it's saving these backups. I also didn't realize that in Minecraft Bedrock, when you go to the add server section, there's a button that says add server, and then all these community made servers, and then all the way down there, you have to scroll down. That's where you have your saved servers.
Oh, that's...
So I was having an issue because I kept adding the same server. So it wasn't loading because it already saved it separately. So I had to look up this error code and whatnot. It was stupid. I also switched to another machine to make sure the Tailscale portion of it worked. When I did the switch, I didn't realize I didn't have Minecraft installed in the other machine. My camera overheated once again. So let's just finish this up. Wrap it all up after my own issues. I was able to get this thing going. I was able to play Minecraft on my laptop. I was then able to go into my desktop, tried to connect to it without being on Tailscale, and was not able to get to it. And then after adding my desktop to my Tailscale network, my desktop was able to get onto the Minecraft server, and I played Minecraft by myself. But yeah, it was a small project. It was really simple. It was cool. I got to play around with Proxmox. I got to play around with Docker and Tailscale. It was a good little learning experience for myself. And yeah, deuces. That shit's cold, bro.